evening all here in the UK. It's evening time, so it's good. I just want to say thank you, Gertrude. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, everyone. Because to me, I feel so overwhelmed. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be part of this group because even listening to what everyone is saying, everything touched my soul, it touched my heart, and I don't even know what to say. I wrote a lot of things down to say, but I thought, well, what do I really want to say? And I want to say that I've listened to everyone during this week, and I feel so connected. I feel so empowered, and I just feel, do you know what? To end the month in such a high, to be among you all women, you all have such amazing stories to tell. I just feel, when you feel that, I mean, I don't play the lottery, but do you know sometimes you feel you won the lottery? That's how I feel, because I just feel everyone here has just been such a blessing to me and other people. And even when you're reading that about me, I say to myself, well, it's not really me, because sometimes things happen you don't believe. Because when you look back at your life, you say, I was born in Sierra Leone. Can you imagine that? I was born in Sierra Leone years ago. And then at 15, I came to England. So I spent most of my life in England. And then you can say to yourself, well, how can that happen to you? How can so much happened? But the long and short of it is that, yes, I came to England, stayed with my mom and all that. And then I got married. And when I got married, there were issues. Somebody mentioned they had fibroids. I couldn't have children. So there was a lot of issues about, oh, something, you must have done something when you're wrong. So you see, the word started. You must have done something when you were young. Probably that's why you couldn't have children. But you know what? Refused to take any medication. By God's grace, I ended up having two boys, which they said was a miracle. So as things went on, everything was going fine. But then sometimes in a relationship, you see the signs, you see the signs. So I say to my ladies now, especially when you reach about 30 plus, which I was at that time, people telling you, oh, why are you not married, blah, 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 and all that. I saw the signs. When I look back, I saw the signs, ignored it. But fast forward, things happened and the marriage didn't work. So there was a lot going on, but now I'm telling a new story. So I'm going to go in the details. But basically, when I got divorced, this is what happened. A couple of weeks later, I got made redundant. There was so much debt. And then I had the two children to look after. I'm a normally bubbly person, but even my mom said, where has your smile gone? So I lost my smile. I lost my zest for life. So for 5 years, it was as if I was in a deep, dark hole. And I see a lot of people have said that. But sometimes when you're in a dark place, for some of us, something happened. I shared how I had a dream and I was a blackbird in a cage. And then this hand opening the cage and this voice saying to me, fly. And from a blackbird, I became an eagle. And in the dream, I could see myself flying to the top. And the voice kept saying, keep flying, keep flying, keep flying, set free, set free. And I had a little thing on my beak, which said gift of confidence. From then on, fast forward, initially, I was ashamed to ask for help, even though I come from a very large family. But eventually, I had to open up, tell people what I was going through, ask for help, got all the help and support from the church, from people like Gingerbread, who support single parent. I regained my confidence. I regained my zest for life. And then I started a project helping other single parents as well, to say to them, it was a bit for me as well, because at that time when I became a single parent, I didn't know anyone else. I felt isolated. But having that group really helped me to help other single parents, especially the teenage moms, the teenagers, 14, 15, having children, and they don't have any moms, they don't have anybody to help them. So for me, even though I was going through my pain, I could help them. And I noticed that my children were having some issues. When you become a single parent, they say, oh, there you go, you've got two black boys. Why, Jenny? They're going to end up in drugs and all that kind of stuff. But I said to myself, that is not my story. It's a different story. So I made sure they had mentors, they had role models. The guys in the football used to help me, the teachers. And then I started a project called Confident Children's Project. And the reason I did that was to give children the gift of confidence. I wanted children to wake up every morning, which I tell them now, look in the mirror and say, I'm unique, I am special, I was created for something. So created this Confident Children's Club. And then what happened? I think one child said, oh, you're like a queen. So hence the persona Confidence Queen. But when I created Confidence Queen, as you can see, I've got a fruit hat because it's all about encouraging children to eat fruits. And I normally have like an apron and all that kind of stuff. So what happened as well, I went on Britain's Got Talent. And then being on Britain's Got Talent was one of the most unconfident kind of thing I did. I mentioned that before, because there was I, the confident queen. Oh yes, you're confident. But Simon Cowell was giving me that look. Who does she think she is? But I was able to sort of pick myself up because you can do this. I went on Britain's Got Talent, and you can pretend you're Simon Cowell. Because I said, what did you do? I had these glasses on. That, and I was like this, I was going, confident queen, that's who I am. Listen to me, everybody listen to me. Feel confident, every day just feel confident. And he was going, okay, have you got anything else to sing? And the only thing I could remember was, you know, in Sunday school they used to sing the song, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hand. Da, da. So I sang that, and even Simon joined in, and the whole audience joined in. So towards the end now, they had to vote. All the other judges said yes, and Simon was like, But you know, the people of Cardiff, the Welsh people are good. They started going, Genny, 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 Genny. So Simon goes, I don't know what. I'm just going to say yes. And the crowd and everyone was shouting and calling my name. At that moment, I felt really good because you know why? My mission had been accomplished. I wanted to show other people that sometimes you're doing something, but there's going to be somebody who is negative above it. Don't look at them. Focus on your mission. The second thing which they said to me, two of the judges said, when you came in, you brought a spirit. And I thought that spirit of happiness, that spirit of joy, this is what has been restored to me. And I made it my mission to go out, and I started the Happiness Project because I wanted to go out there, dress up in all my funny outfits, just go out and give hope to people to say, yes, sometimes we go through hard times. Sometimes we think we're going through a mess, but out of the mess comes a message. You think to yourself, there's no hope, but there is hope. You feel there's no light at the end of the tunnel, but if you look closely, you will see that little light of hope that says to you, and a voice that whispers, don't give up, don't give up, set free. You are like an eagle. You can rise, you can rise, you can rise and be the best version of you because you were created to be the best version. So regained my confidence, went on Britain's Got Talent, did all sorts. And then I wrote the 2 children's book just to help children to be confident. And I also wrote this book called The Crown of Smiles. The Crown of Smiles was just giving a bit of my story, but I felt it had to be a book because it's got blank pages, a workbook, because I wanted people to look at isolation. This is how I felt when I was isolated. You can write, what can you do about it? So it's all about empowering people and say to yourself, yes, you go through this thing, but every day when you wake up in the morning, be grateful. the first thing you do, just be grateful for your life. Be grateful and you set your intention. You wake up every morning, you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, hello world, here I come. I'm ready to seize the day because there is so much in me, because the graveyard is full of people who wish they could be alive. We are alive. We've got hope. And I say to my single parents that it doesn't matter if you're a single parent. What happens sometimes, your partner might say, I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to give you any money. It doesn't matter. When you have a vision inside you, when you believe, I worked hard to pay my bills. I worked hard. I created my own business. I set up my business because I wanted the flexibility of being there for my children and other children. So when I go to visit, when I go for my children in their school plays, I represent other parents because they can't be there. But I was a single parent. I was running my business, but I could also be there for the children, not only for my children, but for others as well. So when we do things, we just don't do it for ourselves. We have to do it and help other people. So in life, to finish off, make sure you find a purpose, because out of our mission, you know what I realized when I listened to everyone? I realized that out of everybody's pain, everybody who I listened, came something beautiful. So even though it was painful, we've all got project, we've all got story to tell. And this platform, oh my goodness, I want to be part of this every single day. And this platform is so rich. You know, back in Africa, they say it takes a village. I just feel everyone here is my sister, is my cousin, is my everything. And then again, what I say to people as well, when you wake up every morning, imagine saying to your child, it's a bit of a crown, put on your invisible crown. Look in the mirror, remember, and remember to go, feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel confident. When I look in the mirror, feel confident. And for the children, I get the children to say, when I do my schoolwork, I feel confident. When I listen to mommy, I feel confident. When I listen to daddy, I feel confident. When I tidy my bedroom, feel confident. Feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel confident. So can you imagine we're teaching children from that early age to be going, feel confident, feel confident. Every day I feel confident. They start growing up to be adults who have that confidence, but it's not arrogance, it's just the confidence to be the best version of themselves. And finally, just my little box. There's a little box of tricks, which I call the confidence box. And I encourage you to make one as well, or get your children to make one, because in that box, a few items. Somebody said to me, my trophy was a bit small. You have a little trophy in it because you're going to celebrate yourself. Your little trophy in your box, you celebrate yourself. You also have a box of positive affirmations. I'm unique. I am special. There's nobody like me. I can do all things. So you have your little box. Also have your pen and some paper to write down every morning you wake up. Write down all the things you're grateful for. And can you imagine at the end of each month, when you look at that, you've got so much to be grateful for. You've also got an eraser. In life, I say to the kids, you're going to make mistakes. You can erase it. You can start again. I normally also have an elastic band. I say there's an elastic band because in life you got to stretch out of your comfort zone. And also there's a sweet as well to say in life, like aloe vera, sometimes there's bitter, but at the end of it, there's a sweetness. And life has got sweet moments. Enjoy it, be yourself, wake up every day, and remember the song, feel confident, every day just feel confident. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate you for giving me this time. Thank you very much.